I realized this yesterday. I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm so stupid. Like, on Sunday, God had told me I'm the comforter, but I didn't believe him. Like, I don't know why I didn't believe it. He blatantly told me I'm the comforter. And so, I'm gonna try and make this short, but I the one who came before in Jesus' name, he didn't die for everybody. He died for his bride, which is me, his wife. I'm not just his bride, I'm his wife. And I wish he had died for everybody, but he didn't. When he said, "This is my flesh, take, eat, this is my flesh," it's because I was Satan and I ate flesh. I'm the Assyrian. And if you look in the prophecy of Emmanuel in Isaiah chapter 7, it talks about how he's going to send the Assyrian. It talks about how the man-child was going to know good and evil, milk and honey, like be fed milk and honey. Like, that's my trial, that's my tribulation that I've been going through the last couple months to figure all this stuff out. And my witness probably figured this out a while back. I'm just so blind, I didn't see it. I was like, because I watched this video about how the woman was going to be, the female witness was going to be more knowledgeable than the male witness. And I assumed the female witness was me because I'm a woman. Except that I'm a son of God. Like, I'm of heaven, and everything of heaven is masculine. All the winged creatures, they have a masculine name. If you look in the book of Genesis, and I talk about this in one of my videos, so I'll link to that below. And so, yeah, and the things of the earth are woman. And and my mom was a virgin. Sorry, Mom, I don't mean to put your business out there, but yeah, she was 30 years old. She got married. She was a virgin when she was married. And on top of that, I was born in September, which is Virgo. I don't. Yeah, he didn't come as your Messiah. Jesus told me he's the Messiah. Jesus is the Messiah. Jesus is the Christ. And I'm not denying that. I'm not Antichrist. Jesus is the Messiah, and the one who came before it was of the Father. He was the Son. Yeah, he was of the Son, or he was of the Father. But he's not the way, the truth, and life. He's just the life. He's not the truth. And my struggles that I've been documenting, you're going to say, oh, she was a false prophet or whatever. But, like, it was not inaccurate. I mean, it was, okay, it was inaccurate, but it was still the truth. The truth was still in there. But, yeah, it was just like, I've been trying to figure all this out, okay, so don't hold that against me. And I don't know why it took me so long. I should have just read, if I'd have just read Bonds, the staff called Bonds, it would have made so much sense, but I automatically assumed that it was the one who came as Jesus, because that's what I was, like, that's what I was raised to believe, that he's the Messiah. But he is a deceiver, but he's not Satan. Well, actually, he might be Satan right now, but he's not the deceiver. He's, wait, what did I just say? He's not, I'm tired, okay? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. God woke me up at 3 o'clock. And I've been trying to make a video to describe all this, and I can't because it's so crazy. But Yeah. All right. So what else can I share? I'll explain whatever I forget. I'm gonna put it in the description below. Okay. Um, he blatantly says falsehoods. He says the Father never leaves his throne, but Isaiah says that he'll be roused from his holy habitation. It was either Isaiah or it was Jeremiah. I don't remember. The spirits cried out at his approach, saying, "It's not our time yet." Why would they say that? And it's part of the Great Deception, but it's not the whole Great Deception. Like, it's part of the trap. And the trap is in the Bible. Because he said, you guys are worshiping it. It's like you created it into an idol. The works of your hands, you call it holy, and only God is holy. Only the things that are directly of God are holy. The ground that he was standing on was holy. The tablets that he wrote on for Moses were holy. Other than that, how can you call it holy if you made it yourself? And man is corruptible. Mankind is corruptible. So when it said that when I was told if the days were not shortened, no flesh would be alive, it's because we've all been receiving this lie, and you're all gonna die in your sins, and I don't want that. That's why he sent me here to bring back salvation. So, and then Isaiah, when it says people are going to be saying, "A curse on you who prophesy," I think it's because the prophecies will be accurate, but you're not going to want to believe it because it goes against what you accept as what's written in the Bible. And that's why you shouldn't be so dogmatic. There's a reason why dogmatic has the word dog in it. If you are dogmatic, you'll be like a dog. And in the Bible, it says the dogs will be outside the holy city wishing that they could get in, but they can't because they're not accepting the truth. When it comes to the two witnesses, yeah, Jesus, the one who came as Jesus, he was like, everything needs two witnesses, right? And he's like, Father testifies of me. But the Father wasn't there, so how could the Father testify of him? I'm going to have a witness who's going to testify of me. And that's why there's the two witnesses. And on top of that, what I've been doing is going to be a testimony to what I'm saying. And the people who know me are going to be able to testify of what I'm saying. And in the Bible, like, I think it was Isaiah 40 or 41, it says, like, he will be able to testify of me. And I'm not lying to you guys. And I'm not trying to, like, make myself something bigger than I am. I love Jesus with all my heart, okay? He's my other half, like, he has my heart. And I don't really know what else to say. Let me see. Is there anything else on here? The Book of Truth is not man-made. The Book of Truth is very small. It's what's described in the Book of Revelation, chapter 10. That one that John eats, it's very small. It's not a big book of, like, the reason why is because I think it has to do with the Book of Genesis and the creation, which I get into in another video. But there's something that was off about it. I don't think that there's something in there that I was a little bit off, but it was more towards the end than it was towards the beginning. So, but yeah, that's why I've been struggling so hard. It's because the one that I've been getting guidance from is not the truth. He's the life. And so, of course, he's not going to tell me the truth. That's why he's telling me to listen to my body and my mind and my reasoning. Oh, and that's another thing. That's how I figured all this out, is because the words "come, let's reason together" kept popping into my head. And so I made a whole list of the things that didn't make sense to me about the Bible and the things that didn't make sense about the one who came as Jesus. So and another thing is that in the book of Revelation, the holy city, it's called by two different names. And when it says the smoke rises up forever and ever, it's described in two different ways. So that's how you know it's a lie, because it's like blatantly the opposite, the complete opposite. There's one that says one thing, and there's one that this says another thing, but they're the same exact thing that it's describing. Oh, guys. So what's the truth? The truth is the word, the voice of God. That's the absolute truth. That's why you can listen to it and it will guide you. And that's why I think I'm sent here, is because I'm supposed to guide the people who are sons of God, true sons of God, into becoming what they're supposed to be. And I think that is only going to happen, it's only perfected through death. And I can't believe I've been such a fool. It was so obvious. I could have just figured this all out a long time ago, but I've been arrogant. Because I watched this video about how the woman was going to know more than the man, and when it comes to the two witnesses, but the woman is of the earth, born of man. So, okay, when it comes to Adam and Eve, Adam was directly created by God. Eve was taken out of Adam. So I think that's referring to Adam was the sons of God, which are angels, and then Eve, the woman, was taken out of the sons of God and to become their husband, or their wives. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm on the right track, but and so like part of what I'm supposed to share is why women need men. And when I made a video in the past about how God was going to use this generation and how women feel like they don't need men, that was prophetic, but it was not in the way that I was hoping. Because I'm so arrogant. I'm like so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's part of it. And the great deception has to do with the one who came before. It has to do with the book of Revelation. It has to do with the Bible, but not just the Bible, like other holy scriptures that you guys are worshiping. I think that it's part of the deception, but I don't think it's the whole deception. Okay. Anyway, I shall cut this short, and if I think of anything else, I'll link it below. I don't know. I don't know what else to share, but I've been struggling real hard to figure all this out, and it's finally come to light.